Hey everyone, what's going on? Brent here. We're back with some more Marvel Contest of Champions, and today is a great, glorious day because today we have a brand new update, the V11 update, aka the Doctor Strange update. So, boom, new Doctor Strange update. Anything Doctor Strange kind of gets me tingling, man. I'm jonesing for the Doctor Strange movie. I am jonesing for this update, and just anything Doctor Strange in general. I am a huge drinking the Kool-Aid guy for Doctor Strange, as they say. So this update actually has a lot of new things introduced, and I'm kind of breaking them out into individual videos. And in this video, we're going to cover specifically the UI changes, because I think the UI changes they made are super duper amazing. With the exception of one. So let's get right into it here. Let's talk about the bad one first, and then we'll get into the good stuff, right? So the thing I absolutely do not like is when you're on the edit team page in a quest. So when you're trying to build your team up, right? So they made a small change here, but it really kind of sucks. So let's say you're going into your proving ground, you want to get some basic catalyst, and you're farming there, right? So this is the team you have presented, and you see how the synergy icons have changed. So let's say we want to go ahead and edit our team. We go to the edit team page. So rather than show you the types of synergies that are available per character, they just tell you the total amount of synergies that you have active. Well, per character, but total amount of synergies you have active. So right now, as you can see, I have 0 active. But in order to see, I'm like, all right, well, I know Black Panther has a critical rate with somebody, but I forget who it is. Like, in order to view the actual synergies, you actually have to tap on a synergy icon, and then you can go to your critical rate and say, okay, he's got critical rate with Deadpool. So it's kind of like an extra tap, and it's kind of unnecessary. I don't know why they even added it. It doesn't make any sense at all. Before, you used to have the 4 blocks there. It showed all the 4 or 3 different types of synergies each character had. And like, it may not have seemed as such a big deal to just go in there and find, Deadpool for your synergy. But when you're trying to build like a crit rate team, if you don't even like have them memorized already who they are, if you're trying to build out a specific team, it was nice to see what was already there. And all right, because the main problem with this is that all they do is tell you the total synergies that are active. They don't tell you which synergies are active until you actually tap and look. So you got to dig one sub-level further in order to find out what synergies are active. I liked it a lot better when right on this page I could just count up the number of critical rates I had and do the math on if they were 4-star, 3 stars, and say, all right, I got a 31% crit rate team, or I got a 27% crit rate team. Now I have to go into each one and see which ones are crit rates. So I got to tap on Black Panther. He's got 1. Okay, cool. What does Rogue have? Rogue, nope, that's not a crit rate. That's a mutant one. So it's just, you see what I mean? It's like an extra level of trying to figure out what's going on, and it's just kind of annoying. It was fine the way it was. There was totally nothing wrong with it. I don't see any gain to benefit from making this change. That's it. That's the end of the negative. Let's get into the positive. All right. On the positive, we're talking about, well, there's a lot of things. There's a new loading page. They finally got rid of that wall of champions they had where, if you remember, it was Nightcrawler was in front of that wall for a while, and then Loki like kind of molded everybody into the wall, and then they swapped out Loki with Rogue, and then they had Phoenix, and then they had Ghost Rider riding a bike in front of all that, and they finally did away with that entire wall of champions loading screen. And now the new loading screen is a brand new Doctor Strange screen, and you have other characters aside him, so it's a brand new loading screen, brand new in-game loading screen. The Spinneroonie thing is all changed now too, so that's really cool. So, and you can kind of see behind these champs, you see they kind of have like the glass shadow shard things going on there, so there's more Doctor Strange mysticalness going on there as well. So they redid the skin on the character icons, so now you have Doctor Strange stuff instead of Ghost Rider stuff. Really, really cool. But where the super duper awesomeness of the UI change comes in is on the character page. So let's go into like Yellow Jacket, right? And we're going to go into the info page. And here we go. So here's his info page, and what you'll see is they reshifted some, repositioned a couple things. So things that were on the left are now on the right, and vice versa. But there's a lot of really cool changes they made here. First and foremost, they did a lot of really great work to eliminate you having to go out and then back into the champ. And by that, I mean they added the upgrade button right to the bottom of the page. You no longer have to go back out of the info page to the champ page, tap on the champ, go back like there, boom, go out, go into your champ, tap on upgrade. That used to be the process, right? Now the process is when you're on the info screen and you're looking and you're like, yep, that's the champ I want to upgrade. Right from here, boom, you can go right to the upgrade page. I think that is a super awesome improvement. In addition to that, you have kind of the same concept. If you want to add a boost or use an item, you don't have to go out and add it. You can do it right from this screen. You go to use item, and here's all the things that are available for Yellow Jacket. So boom, I can boom, hit that arena boost right there, and there you go. He's got arena boost. I don't have to go out to inventory. I don't have to go out to items and then add it. I don't have to go back out to his character, tap on use items. Everything centralized right here is really awesome feature. In addition to that, they have something that's new, or at least new to me. If it was in the previous versions, I never knew about it. Under his player index, you have the attributes button, and you tap on that, and it brings up the base attributes for your character, your rank, your level, your health, and your attack. And then champion tags, which is totally new and very, very useful. As a fellow Alliance member pointed out to me, in Alliance War, you can actually view those tags on each of the nodes. So if you get really good at memorizing which tags are which, you kind of know which champions are going to be on those nodes. In addition to that, you have your base stats below: armor, critical chance, crit damage, block proficiency. So lots of really cool, useful information that I never knew existed before that is actually now available for you. In addition to all that, they did a couple swaparoos. You can now view your abilities on the right side of the screen. If you remember, they used to just list those on the bottom left. So you'd have Power Sting 5, Precision 5. Now they detail them out in list order. And I think what's really cool is they associate the icon that you would see during a fight with that ability. So now it kind of correlates visually, the icon you see with the ability. I think it's not something that veteran players really benefit from, but newcomers would really benefit from having that. Because there's just so many abilities, and there's so many things flying on the screen, and having that extra piece of info on the champ page kind of just reinstills it in you when you go into the fight screen. Let's see, what else they have? Oh! Last but not least, right? Yeah, let me check my notes here. Yes, last but not least, probably the coolest thing, at least for me, on this entire page. If you looked on the left or right, they now have arrow buttons to go to your next champ. It is so freaking cool. Tap on the arrow button, boom, there's my next champ on the list. Tap on the arrow button again, there's Star-Lord. I can't tell you how many times I would sit prior to this update. I would be on the screen. I say, okay, let me get to my next champ. And I would just swipe the screen over and assume that the screen would just go to the next champ. As you can see, all it does is just spin Star-Lord until he gets dizzy. So I really dig that they added in these arrow keys. So you just fly right over to your next champ. And, you know, that is, oh man, that is just so convenient. They did a lot of really great work here on the champion page. And I want to say, kabam, double mighty thumb, baby. Double mighty thumb on this work. Really, really, really great work. So that's really it. I think that's it for the UI stuff. Like I said, some other things we're going to break into other videos. They added auto fight, and they added direct dimensional rifts and stuff. And I'm going to do separate videos for that because I want to do like an auto fight demonstration and kind of let you guys see what it's all about. So that's really it. The UI changes for... Let's go back to our home screen. The UI changes for the Doctor Strange update. Give it a mighty thumb. Overall, Mighty Thumb in like a half, because there's that one really stupid change on the edit team screen. But you know what? This is a really, really cool update. A lot of very cool, useful things that we're all going to benefit from. Yeah, really digging the update. So that's really it, guys. Let me know what you think. Put some comments below. Did I miss anything? Because I'm not the guy who dives into the update notes and tries to get everything. I just kind of, as I see these things, as I'm working through it, I make notes, and then I want to make a video on it. So if I missed some stuff, UI-wise, let me know. Put it in the comments below. I want to know if I missed anything or not. In addition to that, if you liked the video, boom, give me a mighty thumb. Click the like button. Give me a mighty thumb. And subscribe as well, because there's a button there, and people should click it. It gets lonely if you don't click that button, you know? So, anyway, having some fun here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the update, too. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos. And, as always, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. See ya!